guys, welcome to Slapdash Diaries. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel for new updates. Thank you. We all have probably heard talking of spiritual awakenings and how they can lead to more entitled people. But what does a spiritual awakening really mean, and what does it actually entail? What is a spiritual awakening in fact? The notion of the spiritual awakening has been around for centuries and can be observed in a variety of cultures and religions around the world. You may call it nirvana, call it enlightenment, call it a bliss. A spiritual awakening begins the moment a person can step back and awake to their life with a new sense of being in this world. Spiritual awakenings can be mildly unnerving at first, as they often cause us to grapple with questions like, who am I and why am I here? But there can also be a certain element of wonder and excitement when we find ourselves suddenly feeling very much alive. The idea of the spiritual awakening was popularized in the Western world by famed psychiatrist Carl Jung, but the experience of rising to a higher state of consciousness has always been an intrinsic part of what it means to be human. So what causes a spiritual awakening? A spiritual awakening can be triggered by anything, from the completely mundane to the completely life-altering experiences. Spiritual awakenings can also be spontaneous, but for most, they are triggered by major life changes or traumas such as life-threatening illnesses, car accidents, divorces, war, pandemics, quarter life or midlife crisis, mental health crisis such as clinical depression or anxiety, or even a near-death experience. So here are some signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening or about to embark on a journey of spiritual awakening. Number 1, you feel disconnected or detached. At first, the spiritual awakening process can feel overwhelming and confusing. It can feel like everything you thought to be true about your life was a lie, and as such, you may feel disconnected and detached from the things and people you used to enjoy. Number 2, you have reevaluated your beliefs. A spiritual awakening will likely cause you to revise your spiritual beliefs or adopt significant new ones. Whether that means connecting deeply with a new religion or belief, or quitting your job to pursue your real passion, your priorities will take a different turn from now on. Number 3, your dreams are more vivid. Not only is your waking life more vivid as a result of a spiritual awakening, but your dream life may become more vivid too. The meanings of your dreams and how they connect to your journey may become more apparent as well. Number 4, you experience more synchronicities. If you are frequently experiencing mind-blowing synchronicities like thinking about someone and randomly running into them the next day, or seeing angel numbers all the time, that's a sign you are on your spiritual path, because these aren't common. Number 5, your relationships will begin to shift. There can be no doubt spiritual awakenings are transformative, and the people in your life won't always be able to appreciate that. You may feel like your loved ones don't understand you anymore because you are changing. So this is how your relationship will take a new turn. Number 6, you feel spirituality becoming an important part of your life. It will be hard to ignore the call from your spiritual side, from your angels, as you go through this process. The desire to find meaning and fulfillment within your spirituality will likely become one of your biggest priorities in life. Number 7, you become more intuitive. Another sign is having newly heightened intuition or new intuitive abilities showing up every day in your life. They were always there, buried beneath the layers of your ego, and now that you have awakened, you feel much more in tune with yourself. Number 8, you can sense inauthenticity and manipulation. In addition to the heightened intuition, you will now be able to sense any inauthentic and manipulative behavior when someone is deceiving you. Things that are out of integrity are hard to be around. Number 9. You realize everyone is on their own path. As you figure out your own spiritual path, you also become more accepting to the idea that everyone else is on their own unique path too. Things like winning arguments or convincing people of your views don't matter as much anymore. Number 10. You want to be of service. As you begin realizing that every living being is inherently worthy and equal, you will fall called to be service, whether to people, to animals, or to the environment. It's important to you that you have a cause you can get behind to make your life purposeful. It may not be about changing your current roles or jobs, but just approaching what you have already been doing with a deeper sense of service. So these were some of the signs that you will experience if you are on your spiritual journey or getting spiritually inclined or awakened. So if you are someone who have experienced or are experiencing such kind of signs, then please do let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching our video. Bye bye.